kitty, blah, blah, blah.
That must have been a cold kitty, don't you think? Burr, burr, burr.
Yeah. The Alaska version of Big Bang Theory, Sheldon Cooper's lullaby.
Jocelyn, what are you doing? You're making tracks so we don't get lost? That's a good idea.
X.
Oh, making X's? What happens if it snows again and snows over the X? What? It's okay, we'll know where we are? Okay, so we'll pay attention to these sticks and then these trees over here.
And my stick.
And your stick?
My stick over here.
Well, that's a great idea to make sure we know our way back. It feels like it's a lot easier to walk in Alaska than down south.
Yeah, I mean the views and no humidity, there's nothing that compares to an Alaskan walk.
Yeah.
Even in the winter. I mean the winter is just gorgeous.
Yeah, you can see these like rolling hills and beautiful mountains over there. We get to look at that mountain every day outside of our front window, but just walking through the brush. Hey honey, look.
Are those high bush cranberries?
Yeah.
That lasted all through the winter?
I dare you to try one right now.
Oh no. Those things are disgusting before they're cooked.
Me.
Yeah, they're quite bitter.
They don't smell though. I wonder, you want to taste one?
Yeah.
They're surprisingly really red. And not like droopy like I thought they'd be.
Well, they've been frozen. It's like frozen fruit.
That's true, they're like thawing now. It's really pretty where you can see through, kind of through the trees, how the branches of the trees don't start till higher, but you can see all the way through to the river. This feels like a good camping spot. There's a bunch of, I don't know if you can see snow hair prints. There's a bunch all over here. I see a bunch of like, probably dog paws too, but I guess you don't really know if it's a dog or coyote. There are a bunch of coyotes here in Eagle River. A lot of people have been spotting them. What'd you find, Jocelyn?
I found footprints.
You found footprints? Where are they heading toward?
They're heading toward this way.
They're going that way? Do you want to follow them?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. You found a heart. That's true. That's a pretty good heart. All right, where are we going? This way? Okay. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, it looks like it's completely frozen over now. It wasn't the beginning of the winter when it came down here. You can see, looks like a lot of people take their bikes down here, these fat tire bikes, and went all the way across. That's so pretty. Wait, Jocelyn, wait. You can't go down there, honey, without us. Look at that. That's just really pretty.
That looks like a scene from a movie, like Liam Neeson might have been in.
Oh, The Gray?
Yes, The Gray.
Yeah, you're right.
Looks like a scene from that movie.
There's kind of a scene, I think, where a guy, he's just kind of like, there's no way he can make it. And so they kind of prop him up against like a tree by a river. It's really pretty.
Can we go down there?
Can you go down there? I'll go test it first, okay?
Okay. Well, where's he going?
He's walking on the river.
Come on, we're good.
We're good?
Yep.
All right. Oh, what'd you find?
We found this crack in the river, and we definitely want to be better safe than sorry. You can see down in there, you can actually see the riverbed. So it actually doesn't look like, and I can't even hear anything under there, but it looks like a crack. You can kind of see it. Let's get my shadow out of the way. Kind of going this way. Definitely in the middle of where the water would be. And like I said, I don't think there's water under there, but it's better safe than sorry. So Even though it looks like a bunch of people trek out here, you can see bikes and footprints and all that. It's not worth it. See if I can get down in there. Yeah, it's not overly thick, but again, it doesn't look like there's really water running anymore. But again, better safe than sorry. We can come back another time. But that view though.
With my eye, something
White.
Oh, Daddy said something white.
Something white.
Snow.
Which piece of snow? I wonder. Here, up here, on the trees,
Daddy, that's not fair.
on that mountain, on the river. Speaking of coyotes, I was actually really surprised. Somebody posted on the Facebook page here in Eagle River of one of the trail cams they have in their yard of a coyote they caught. Kind of just, well, they didn't catch it, which was caught coming through their yard. And I was really shocked to see how big it was compared to the lower 48 coyotes I've seen that are kind of scrawny. Did you see that post, honey?
No, I didn't.
I'll have to show that to you. I was really surprised just to see how big they were. I'll probably throw a picture up so you guys can see, but I mean, I know it's Alaska. Everything's bigger here. Bigger here than Texas, but I was just really shocked to see how thick they were. You know, they weren't as big as like a wolf or anything, but they were a lot bigger than the coyotes down south for sure. Jocelyn, we probably should head back for dinner, shouldn't we?
Yes, we should. Can I have some chicken nuggets?
Sure, honey.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything? Say goodbye to our friends and our family?
I found a stick.
You found a stick? What else do you want to say?
And I have a, what is that we have? A bottle collection.
A rock collection, yes you do.
They do not. They should make one. They should get a rock and get a napkin and put the rocks on the napkin.
Okay, so everyone else should have a rock collection and put it on a napkin. What is that, so it doesn't scratch anything? That's a good idea.
And I had can I have a napkin too? Because I have one big thing small and not fitting them all of them. I have a lot of them.
Okay, sure. We can get a napkin when we get home. Bye.
Nail.
X's.
One nail.
We're on the right track. Good job.
One nail.
Yeah, good job for making those X's on the way.
One nail.
Are you going to walk backwards all the way home?
Baby.
Maybe.
Or sideways.
Or sideways.
You could dance all the way home. I love the personality.
Me too.
To do